Yeah, the children of the workshop, they say the elves, right? If we stay on the motif, M-O-T, oh, but that goes back to Moisha, which is moi, and then Shah, which is M-O-I-S-H-A, and that goes back to an agreement with the French bakery pastry shop, the PASTRY of the French croissant, which is my way of begging you to please work with me in patience and not get angry at the nasty things that the Britons put on the TV in association with some show, whatever. So, there is a lot of linguistics that always worked between the crescent moon and the druidics, the real ones, not the fancy pointy hat that pretends to own a bikini and keeps wearing a bikini that does not belong to her and keeps claiming the bikini is hers, and that once the New Kingdom children come, she will magically appear higher on the list. Why, when the catacombs say that she did this once before, the records are there, the prediction says this is a big problem, we need to take care of this, and then all of a sudden, what? The whole elf department forgets? I mean, how does this work? Are you all not afraid of for your own children and for the path that you will return on? I mean, you know how the aeronav equipment works. You know that you will be back. You know that whatever you leave will then be the next either toilet or the Candyland of the tomorrow. So I'm a little confused how we let the greasy rope slip so far out of our hands when you knew that I was not supposed to be having children with the frog. The frog with the duck, the Brillo hair. Where did we miss Brill? Yeah, no Brill. Is a bison. There's three choices according to the woman who keeps wearing the bikini that doesn't belong to her. And there is, it says in the telemetry equipment of the three choices, which are not choices, it is locked into Nicholas. It is Nicholas and Nicole, that's it. And if you ask the equipment, no matter what level your biosignature is at, in what they call Candyland, because they needed some kind of signature witness that it exists and that I'm not crazy, and to get the parties moving in the right direction to work on the Zarina project, which is like the most important because it's everybody's head equipment and it's the one that saves you from the cancer and the dementia and all of the future issues with the Koreans and the Chinese and the technology and the, oh my God, you don't even know what they ninjaed into this lifetime because of the woman who keeps taking the bikini and keeps doling out excuses like as if it was water. This is very big problems, and I never wanted. Does it look like I am a kind of woman who wants the hair of a brill and the legs of a frog or a duck? So I'm a little confused where you knew the telemetry equipment said on prediction that if you took him away in 1998, that's exactly where I would go. You do not benefit from me going in the wrong direction. It actually hurts everything so much more. So I'm confused where we lost the elves about the Zwolf. The Zwolf is the highest word on the elf scale, on the Rudolph scale. It's the children at the top, the number one. It's a 1 and a 2 all in one. It's the 12. It's a 1 and a 2 because the 2 become a 1, and then it starts the new kingdom. It's like the star at the top of the Christmas tree in words, in letters. So I'm confused where the elves and the they call it what? It's Elven, Elvish. I forget. Or is it? Yeah, it's Wolf, and it's Elven. Yeah, no, that's 11, right? It's something in German. Now I'm forgetting, but anyway. So, but Zwolf is 12, right? 11 is Elf. Yeah, yeah, it is Elf. Elf is 11, right? Because it's the two of us. We're the two elves. We're the head elves, so we're the Zwolf. Big woohoo. It actually puts us in a much more dangerous position because the other elves, while they are very important, if they clump together like dingleberries and leave the head Zwolf on the land that is a turd, then we have big problems because we have up at the top, we have Nicholas, which now is a target for why is he up so high above us. But that is because he has to get the rescue party because the woman was supposed to be automatically with the from cradle to grave, and Linda wasn't fixed. So that arose a lot of suspicions and a lot of problems and put eyelashes on cows and frogs and all sorts of things that should not have been. But that is what we inherited apparently for bad management in some form because it is as easy as saying, no, Niklaus and Nicole, they are always together. There is the shoe woman, and if the foot comes out of the shoe and onto the turd without the sock and without a pedicure, the PEDICURE, before the E comes out of the piedi, the foot, the naked foot on the turd, then we have to fix other things. So when that was the exact acknowledgement, and that was what the prediction said, that up ahead we have a problem with the catacomb children trying to find hoses and Annas and Peters and Scabbers and just to make fun of, I don't know. So why was that allowed? Because I know that they're in some kind of elfish village group, but if they upset the Zwolf, the head one, then there is no protection for them. That is why they're supposed to be so subservient and so kind, because, I mean, he's kind as long as you help me and him. Other than that, then you. So I'm a little confused as to where anybody was allowed to live long enough to become a problem. Because that comes up on the prediction software and the reports to protect. And I know that when you go to the, I don't know what you call it, jungle room, the candy land, the jelly beans, the whatever. Whatever your signature is, that's how high you get up on the tree, and then you can ask the questions, and it only answers if you're high enough to brandish an answer for whatever it needs you to know in order to help the one main function the planet needs in order to survive, which is Nikolaus and Nicole, to have children of biological origin. So how did I get the frog leg duck man with the Brillo? I'm a little confused where you ninja'd me into that direction. And then I got the other one who, forget about it, we're not even going to Anna's, Peter's son or whatever. A whole other mess. You can thank the genie from the fucking bikini that they stole and keep wearing as if they're more important than the head elf. I would be the head female elf in that community, and Nicholas would be the head male elf. We would get a special elfish title called Zwolf, because we're the two that make a one, and it's very rare, and it actually only happens on our line in the timing. So, and that is to fix into the new kingdom, and that is how we always returned, because we're always the oldest. Even if we're only 3 years old, we're still older than the insides of our atoms are, what the earth recognizes and what is it like a instrument. It just tunes in. And that's why we are diamagnetic. Magnetic. We're like two super magnets that just want to be with one another.